Rainy days are always a great time for a layout update, so let's get started.
Alright, so I know it's been a long time since I've given a layout update. Don't know if I showed this in my last one, but I've been working on the tunnels, well, the entrances to them anyway. This curve I've widened. It used to be all 036, now it's 048 with one 036, but an 048 requiring engine will go around it with ease. And I'm going to widen this one into 048s only. As you can see, I've put down dirt and it's all glued. I've got some grass here. Hard to see with the light, but I put these trees there, so this area is pretty much complete except for all this and the lake. Here's the addition. It's just 4 feet by 5 inches, kind of silly, but I'm working on a little creek here. This is going to be a yard using MTH scale tracks, flex track. I had been looking at Lionel Fast Track, of course, but that's $5 for 10 inches, and MTH scale tracks is $10 for 30 inches, and it's flex track, so that's even better. As you can see, I've got grass all along here, and I'm still going to do a little bit more work. I've done a lot more road work. All you guys have seen is just like this little part of the crossing, but now it goes all the way down there, and all the paving I have left to do is that crossing, and that crossing. I don't think I'm going to pave that crossing. I made a little sign that's going to go with the yard entrance. Get it in some good light here. No trespassing. Violators will be shot. Survivors will be shot again. I just found this on Google Images. Printed it off on some regular old paper. Glued it to this stick thing. And it's going to go like right here, I guess. Oh, by the way, this is my Weaver 1988 NMRA Birmingham Convention Magic City Express boxcar I picked up at a train show. More on that in another video. Here's the gorgeous SD70M. And there's the gorgeous Black Mesa business car. I've been doing lots of rock work over here. The majority of that cliff is going, or like all that and up to there and around there is going to be rock, and I'm going to be putting about everything you see there in rock. I've got this scene coming along nicely, an abandoned mine scene that's going to have this little car in it, and believe it or not, it's going to have real gold in it. This is some that my grandparents panned in Alaska, and it'll also have some that I panned there with them. I'm working on this farm field right here. This is another pretty much completed section of the layout. This is going to be a hillside of these weeds and trees. And this nice grass, and this tree right here, and the little river, the canoe, and there are going to be a bunch of these trees in it. This scene's coming along really nicely. The lumberyard area. That's turning and using pencil shavings from the pencil sharpener. This crossing, I'm going to remove these Lionel crossing gates. In fact, I'll do that right now. Because it's just not that, I just don't want that look anymore, and I'm going to have these little crossing signs, crossbucks I made, you know, so it'll go like right here, and the other will go right here. I think they look pretty nice. It's going to be a cool rail fanning area for rail fanning videos. You know, cars at the crossing, train coming through, blowing the horn, the narrow gauge line. I think the grass colors are really nice. I'm doing different grass than I did before we moved the layout. Then I'd used a lot of coarse turf, but now I'm using fine turf. Got a bunch of trees for Christmas. Some birches. I'm really pleased with how the layout's looking. Progress is kind of random and slow, but it's worth it. It's going to be really nice, I think, when it's done. And this time we're putting scenic cement on top of all of it, so it's not going to have to be removed when we move the layout again, which is something I don't look forward to doing. But, you know, I'm working on this lake, sanding it down for a smoother surface so we can use less realistic water, because this little bitty bottle right here is $20, so it's kind of expensive. This is another cool rail fanning spot, I think. You know, with the two big trees, the work area, the siding, the main line, this main line, the water tower. Just picture that orange Milwaukee Road RS3 coming around here by the river with some little river sounds playing. And then here you got the little lumber yard. Putting more trees here. Got the timberline scenery tree that's really nice looking. These crossing gates and these dwarf signals are from Z Stuff for Trains. I've got the Lionel clock tower here. Got this, all these little Lionel lamps, and some other accessories for Christmas. And so this is the station platform. As you can see, it needs a lot of work, sanding, trimming, but it's going to look nice. It's not going to have a roof here, but you know, the workhouse. So thanks for watching. Bye.